Alrighty. I think we are live here. Oopsies, copyright. Oh yeah, we're back with a chill stream. It's been a long time. So, what's up, Camp? What's up, Josiah? How's everybody doing on this Monday afternoon, or closer to afternoon? It's been a very long time, just a lot of stuff going on. So, we're back with the grind here on the channel. May the June events begin. Yep. If we actually take a look at the outlooks, big old slight risk, double barrel, slight risk for today. If we take a look at today's outlook, which I hope you did, just a lot of stuff that has been going on lately. But today, we have a 30% wind down here for the south. It's going to be an MCS, or a mesoscale convective system, going off to the southeast. It's going to be from Memphis, west of Birmingham, and northern Mississippi. So if you're out there, be prepared for some 70 to potentially even 80 mile per hour winds. So strong to severe wind gusts will also be possible. Southeast and Ozarks. Next year will be my sophomore year. Congrats, bro. I'm going to be a senior, so things are going to get pretty darn quick here till I graduate. Let's go to day two. Day two, we do have yet another slight risk. Actually, this is for today. For tomorrow, we have a very large marginal that stretches from Texas all the way up to North Dakota. But the higher severe weather risk up there will be for northern Nebraska, northwest Nebraska, central to western parts of South Dakota, and then central and northern North Dakota. Mainly driven by hail. As you can see, a Sega 1 hail risk has been introduced by the SPC. Wind could still be possible. Some scattered damaging winds and upwards of 60, maybe some isolated areas up to 70 are possible. And then a tornado threat is also in the cards here for tomorrow. Royals issued. Is that for today? Let me see. Come on. What's up, SPC, Western Ohio, WX? So I want to see what they're talking about for today. And also we do have a SIG 1 damaging wind risk out there for western Kansas, southwest Nebraska, and then eastern Colorado. Thunderstorms with large hail and severe wind gusts are expected. Blah blah blah. And MCS is currently progressing generally southeastward with a preceding outflow arcing from southwest Missouri through far northwest Tennessee. Some brief intensification was noted along this outflow, although updraft strength continues to be somewhat transient. Gosh, pronunciation sucks today. General expectation is for this pattern to briefly intensify to continue for the next hour or two before building instability along the western edge of the outflow will result in updraft and downdraft cycles strong enough to produce strong to severe winds. However, given limited deep layer shear, overall updraft organization will likely remain limited. Additional new development is anticipated farther west during the afternoon from south central Missouri into northern Arkansas. Dew points in the 70s will emit afternoon high temperatures in the upper 80s to even low 90s. Will support very strong buoyancy with mixed layer keep values around 4,000. This buoyancy will support robust updrafts, but the weak shear will limit storm organization, contributing to outflow-dominant multicellular mode. Even with limited organization, the updraft-downdraft cycles should be strong enough for widespread, strong to severe storms capable of damaging winds and some isolated hail. Storms, whether with the ongoing cluster or new development farther west, may spread as far south as central Missouri and Alabama during the evening before weakening. Into MCD, I'll take a look at that. Morning surface analysis, blah blah blah. With easterly southeasterly flow throughout the eastern and northern periphery of this outflow, associated low-level moisture advection is anticipated throughout the day. A strong buoyant boundary layer mixing is expected to result in afternoon dew points in the upper 40s and low 50s. Even so, this modest low-level moisture beneath the steep mid-level lapse rates will foster moderate buoyancy. Mixler Cape likely around 1,000 to 1,500 this afternoon. Scattered thunderstorm development is anticipated from southeast Wyoming into the foothills of central Colorado by mid-afternoon. Sufficient deep layer shear should support supercells capable of large to even isolated very large hail early in the convective cycle, but a trend towards more a outflow dominant structure leads to a bowing segment capable of strong to severe gusts. Some upscale growth into an organized MCS is possible with one or more of these bowing segments this evening as the low-level jet increases and the cluster encounter greater low-level moisture. So just MCS today. No materialized tornado threat. As you can see, the MCS is pushing southeast, kind of. Out ahead of it, looks like a little boundary is set up here. So you got a lot of that better instability off to the southeast, or southwest, excuse me. Upwards of even 5,500 there. Again, bulk shear is going to be very limited, so no real organized updrafts are going to materialize. But you can see, though, it's a little bit of a good environment for these storms to produce some damaging wind gusts for the next couple of hours. Surface observations, a lot of moisture streaming up from the Gulf. You can see some of the barbs coming out of the southwest, which is indicating more of that moisty air mass in place here for Alabama and some of Mississippi. Very moist out there. Very sticky. So visible satellite, as you can see a remnant outflow boundary. Look at that. You can see an outflow boundary that this MCS has left behind. I don't really know if that will spark new storm development. It's just all going to depend on how strong that outflow boundary is, or how prevalent that outflow boundary is, and if anything does fire off that outflow boundary, I'm kind of curious if we'll see another spark of re-intensification of storms. Because as you can see, a little bit of a capping, but you can see where the outflow boundary is set up here. Kind of, if you max the instability axis with your surface observations, or not surface, visible satellite, you can see where that outflow boundary is. So a cool pool has been in place here for a pretty decent time here for Tennessee, and a little bit of where all the states meet: Kentucky, Southern Illinois, Missouri, and those states there. Look in the GC. Which one? Tornado watch likely. What the freak? Hold on, let me go back. Is that the same MCD? 7 minutes ago. So which one was 7 minutes ago? They issued a lot of MCDs here in the past 20 minutes, so it's got to be this one, right? I think they made a little bit of an error there. Yeah, you can see, as I was talking about, that remnant outflow boundary. Yep, an outflow boundary continues to sag south and sag south and westward across south central Missouri into northern Arkansas this afternoon. Cumulus development along this boundary has become increasingly agitated over the last hour. Thunderstorm development is likely over the next 1-2 hours. Just as I was talking about that. So that those storms that are ongoing there in southern central Tennessee and then northern Alabama, those are the storms that left the remnant outflow boundary out here across Arkansas and Missouri. And those storms, once they do develop, they could pose a damaging wind risk. With all that instability and then very moisty air mass up there too as well. Mid 70 dew points, but pretty high temperatures, almost low 90s there too as well. So yeah, we will take a look at models and see what's popping for tomorrow, because we kind of just talked about today a little bit. We'll start off with HRRR and work our way to the NAM and then the GFS. So we'll go to the Central Plains here, because the Central Plains does low-key kind of the Central Plains does have a pronounced severe threat for tomorrow. Northern Plains at least. So we'll go there. We'll go to the 12Z, because that's the run that goes out the farthest, the latest one at least. And as you can see, we do have a low pressure spinning across that's Manitoba, that's Ontario. Can't even say this. I can't even say this territory. It starts with an S. Saskatchewan, I think that's how you say it. As you can see, it's spinning, and you're gonna have looks to be a cold front. Or not even a cold front, really. Just let's see. I mean, it kind of does look like a cold front a little bit. I don't know. Maybe some sort of boundary interaction here could fire off these storms. A lot of instability. 0 to 1 kilometer shear. It's a little bit weak, but as the day goes on, for tomorrow, that does indeed increase, well, at least for northern Oklahoma. Or I said Oklahoma. Northern North Dakota, and that could result in a few multi-cluster supercells that could potentially be a hail and tornado threat. A little bit of a overmixing going on here, which HRRR does indeed have a bias on that. So probably just some hail, if anything. I mean, if we do see a tornado threat, it'd be probably later into the evening, around like very late Tuesday, around like 8 or 9 o'clock. Once the sun sets, those dew points remain, and then your temperatures will decrease. But that's going to be in Canada by the time that does anything. But as you can see, another cluster here in South Dakota that could bring a damaging wind threat. And that's for tomorrow. But if we go to the outlooks here, let's go to day 3. We'll look at day 3 too. Another slight risk. Basically almost nearly the same area. Northern South Dakota and a lot of eastern North Dakota. We'll take a look at that here on the NAM, because I don't think HRRR goes out that far enough. What's up, Baseball for Life? Welcome to the stream. If we go to Wednesday, I'm actually going to reflectivity, because I'm curious to see if those storms that linger through Tuesday night will form an outflow boundary out here, a remnant outflow, and that is indeed the case. So those storms move out, more storm development is likely going to occur here. The NAM is having trouble firing off, which is a very high resolution reflectivity model here, so it's going to be hard to take the NAM for granted when it comes to this kind of stuff with these high resolution, or I said high, low resolution reflectivity here. So if we go to the Cape, or not 2% come by the Cape, do have a thin axis of decent instability here, but that's going to wane as we go into Thursday. And Thursday is a day 4 slight risk. That's going to be for a lot of western Nebraska, a lot of central and western South Dakota, northeast Wyoming, and southeast Montana. Take a look at that on the. Take a look at that on the NAM here. I don't know if it goes that far enough. I think it does. It indeed does. And yeah, look at that. A lot of Cape. A lot of Cape. We'll see if the NAM fires anything, and it does. It indeed does. What's your dew points looking like? I mean, yeah, probably hail. Yeah, I'd say hail. A lot of your dew points are misplaced out to the east. Unless if this, yeah, I don't know, but we'll read their discussion here. At the mid-levels, a trough is forecasted to move across western U.S. on Thursday as a subtle leaf shortwave trough moves into the central and northern high plains. At the surface, a broad area of moderate instability is forecast to be in place across much of Nebraska and South Dakota by afternoon. Scattered thunderstorms are expected to develop ahead of the shortwave trough in the central and northern high plains, with these storms moving eastward across western Nebraska and western South Dakota during the afternoon and evening. The instability, along with moderate to strong deep layer shear, is expected to support severe thunderstorm development. Supercells with large hail and severe wind gusts may be possible, and isolated tornado threat may also develop. So, pretty somewhat decent active stretch of severe weather here. I'm curious what it is. Okay, that's that Mesoscale discussion. I don't know if we looked at the other one. I think we did. Is that the same Mesoscale discussion? Are we serious? Did they issue the same Mesoscale discussion twice? I think they did. That's actually tough. But we do have a severe thunderstorm watch out here for Tennessee, Alabama, and Mississippi with our remnant MCS from yesterday. Still going strong here. Still going strong. So that's what's going on here, y'all. But anywho, play some Forecast Master. See how chopped I am when it comes to this. I'm gonna go single player for now and test my knowledge. Tornado target here. We'll go easy because why not? Why not? Come on. Is it gonna work or? Guys, I don't think it's gonna work. I think we're buffering here. Which, that's not good, you know. think Forecast Master is bugging. What if I try to reload? Come on. There we go. First of all, let's take a look at our 500. See where our threat's going to be. I'm going to suck at this. Because some of the products are just... Fort Stockton Slabber, watch. You know what? No. What's up, Grenvier87? Guys, guess what? It's gonna be Fort Stockton. I told you, what'd I say? Well, I kind of was a little far off. But I tell y'all, it's gonna be Fort Stockton. If only I knew where Fort Stockton was. But definitely a day. I don't think I did that bad. I did say Fort Stockton. I just picked an odd spot. But I think I did okay. Let's play again. Okay, let's see. Take a look at our 500. Ooh-wee. Sheesh. That's not ideal. That is not an ideal trough. Oh, wee. Wee woo. Yikes. 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 Definitely do that triple play. I'm watching South Kansas there. Let's go to 0 to 1 kilometer shear. Or SRH. Yeah. My word. What if I just went Southern Kansas? How would y'all feel? Hey! Not bad, not bad. Not bad at all. This was a high risk. 45 sig. I was wanting to go OKC, but... Wait, was this? Was this the, I might be done. Okay, let's see what we got here, chat. Illinois looks decent. Missouri, Iowa. Yeah, Iowa. Iowa. It's Iowa, bro. It's gotta be Iowa. It's gotta be. I'm gonna go south of Cedar Rapids. Man, what have I been doing? That's insane. Take a look at our 500s. Well, parameters aren't working, so I guess we're just gonna guess a target. We'll go Omaha. I'm just guessing. Yeah. Not good. You had to guess anyway, so. Shoot, I don't even know. Hart wants to go to Nebraska. I might. What if we go west of Sioux Falls or east? Not bad. Hey, look at that tropical system. Where were the out? Hold on. I'm definitely going. I'm going there. Hope for the best. Hey, look at that. Is this Dorian? Wait, no, this wasn't Dorian. Wait, was this Dorian? It was 2019. Dorian was 2019. I don't know, could have been Dorian. I think it was Dorian. Oh yeah, that's a big trough. Holy crap. I'm gonna bet you that this is a positively tilted trough. I could bet you a million. Yep. 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 But it does kind of turn negative. Look at that. Turns negative early morning. Just. This definitely looks very recent, I think. Crap, we don't even have the peak instability at our peak timing. That ain't good. If I were to guess, I would say Texas. Texas all the way. I'll probably go like here. Maybe here. I'm gonna go just dead central Texas and hope for the best. Not bad. Not bad at all, y'all. Alright, let's see what we got here. I spy with my little eye, Houston. Book it. Book it. It's Houston. Yep, told you. BC? Oh yeah, sure. It's gonna glitch here, guys. Hello?
Now it applies to me because
I'm just playing Forecast Master.
Oh, June 1st is going live on June 1st.
June 1st?
Tornado. June 1st, tornado anniversary. June 1st live. June 1st. 15 years later.
Why? Okay. Why is this?
June 1st is a great.
Okay. What the heck? This subtropical jet. Okay, was this a super outbreak in Texas? Holy crap.
Oh, a new Matthew Capucci forecast. I don't play Forecast Masters in like a hot minute. No, I don't want to open and watch duty. There's no fires. Is there fires?
Guys, watch. It's gonna be Houston.
Yeah, there's gonna be fires in Houston.
Oh man. Houston, we're just a windbag. Wait, this was 2026. Wait, was that the QLCS spam in southern Mississippi?
Why is there so many fires in Florida?
Excuse me? Chat, is this real? Oh, yeah. That's okay.
Look what I put in the chat.
Alright.
Bro.
Yeah, Florida is indeed dying. We're getting you know what we're getting? We're getting Florida wildfires before GTA 6, and Florida was underwater, so it kind of makes a statement.
I feel like my headphones aren't charging.
Okay, guys, watch. It's gonna be South Dakota. Look it. I'll have a passport if I need to, but it's South Dakota.
What do you mean battery low? I'm literally charging it.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Wait, bro. Wait, what? Was this Ida? This has got to been Ida. I don't know, but this might have been Ida.
Why does Aqua Sierra have to update again?
You know what's crazy? Mr. Storm getting a tornado outbreak before me. An active tornado day with 15 tornado reports. Tricky day. Even the pros would have struggled here. Yeah. I agree.
Maybe.
I agree. Let's see what we got here. Holy smokes, look at that. That
Forecast has a
is
5%
very,
western Kansas.
that is very insane.
Oh, we have a day 4 slight risk?
Yeah, we do.
I didn't even notice that. Probably. It's in some phonogenic areas, actually.
Yikes. Take on Michael, Louisiana, New Orleans. Not bad, not horrible. Let's see what we got here. Bro, that is an insane trough. I spied my little eye, Pennsylvania. But Pennsylvania ain't gonna do nothing because Pennsylvania busts. Just like always. I'd go Southern Ohio. So why not, right? Excuse me? Wait, was this the Washington EF3? Or EF4? Yep. Yep. Should have known better. Guys,
Oh, it's a Boreals day 4.
oh, that's sneaky. That is so sneaky. Holy crap. That's sneaky. That is so sneaky. Northern Arkansas is very sneaky. Yeah, I'd go Southern Missouri maybe. Like the foothill of Missouri. Oh my goodness, I just nailed it. Let's see here. Texas. What are we doing?
Is this picture?
Oh yeah. It was Missouri this whole time. What? Yeah, Missouri's chopped. Missouri's so chopped.
This? Is this picture?
Oh no. What? I think it does, yeah.
Playing for Florida? This good for going out for a nice dinner.
Can you not play Trash runs, please. Thank you. Nice. Single player commentary red medium. Gender. It's the ratio season.
Alright, y'all. Y'all. Loki. I might just end stream.
Oh,
Not gonna lie. But, you know, quite a bit of people tuned in to this stream. I can't lie. About 30 of y'all tuned in, which is quite crazy, I'm not gonna lie. For a 30-minute stream, but that's like a minute per person.
dude, what?
Anyways, y'all, thank y'all for watching the stream, you know, just whatever, tuning in. And I guess I'll see y'all in the next one. Don't know when that will be, probably when I come back from vacation.